Before you get married, if you're thinking about getting married, make sure you spend as much quality, private time as possible getting to know the person that you plan on and intend on spending the rest of your life with. There is no rush. Ladies, don't get caught up in the ring and wanting to prove and show to all your homegirls somebody finally loves you and look at me, I got the ring. It's all a game. Filing for divorce seems to be very popular, and that's the spirit of the devil. And I'll tell you why. Most people want to do things that are popular. You don't end up on the cover of magazines, getting on all the blogs and websites, whatever the case may be, until you file for divorce. What about the people that are happily married for 5, 10, 20 years? They don't get celebrated as much. Soon as there's problems and challenges and conflicts in the marriage, that's when they're all over the blogs. Do I love you more than I know you? When the tents get torn down and all of your family and friends and guests get sent home on the plane, when all of the hotel rooms get checked out, the horse and carriage goes away, all of the flowers that were dropped down the middle of the aisle by the little beautiful ring girls and boys, when the pastor takes off his robe, you're still married. There's nobody around but you and that woman. Don't get caught up in the moment. Don't get married for all the wrong reasons and motivations. Love her, but get to know her. Get to know him. Don't marry a stranger. It's very painful to paint this picture and somebody's it's very painful to paint a picture of who you think and believe this person is, and then you discover that they're nothing like what you assumed they were. It's very painful. Do I love you more than I know you? I'm leaving a Facebook video. Come on in. Do I love you more than I know you? Do I? It's painful to go down that road and figure out who your wife or your husband is on the other side of marriage. And I'm going to wrap it up with this. Most people want the ring. But it's not like the football or basketball. When you get the ring, you won the championship, the game is over. When you get married, the game just starts. You don't want to get to know the person that you marry on the other side of getting married, because that might be very painful. Might be very, very painful for you. So, having those uncomfortable conversations, requesting that you and your wife are transparent and putting it all on the table, because no woman or no man wants to be caught off guard and discover things on the other side of being married. Here's the other thing. You may love your wife or your husband as is. Nice abs, muscles, in shape, beautiful. At some point, she's going to get much older. At some point, you're going to get older. There's all kind of health scares, cancer, diabetes. There's all kind of natural causes that man or that woman may deal with. And it may change the way that woman or that man looks. You may be caught up in this image of what they look like now, but sometimes natural health disasters, personal matters, losing parents, losing family members, losing brothers, creates a different man and a different woman in that experience. Because a lot of times we react to situations that are traumatic, and then we end up living the rest of our life within the reaction of what took place. And most of us are not even conscious of it, but we become different people. Keep all of these things in mind. The tents, the flowers, the horse and carriage, the balloons, the skyscrapers writing your names, the beaches, the fantasy, the romance of it all. When it all withers away, it's still you and that woman. Hopefully you marry your best friend, but don't rush. Take your time. Pray. Do something that seems to be an old concept, which is actually getting to know the person that you spend the rest of your life with. I love you. This message is being sent to somebody. If you make it to the end of this message, I want you to write #LoveCircle. #LoveCircle. Happy holidays to you and yours. Sending this message from my best friend's house, Rev Run, the Simmons. Marriage is on the mind because I definitely respect and idolize his marriage. I love y'all. Peace.